Yo, what's going on? It's the NRW back. We are back. We haven't done an episode of the NRW Nerds Rule the World, formerly New Release Wednesday show, since April of 2019, yo. Bruh. April 2019 is the last time we did this, because after that, April 19th, from May to November, actually, because we haven't actually done real shit since fucking November 2019 when I was like looking at the calendar. We were doing like these little quirktastic minutes to give you what was going on in pop culture. It's because we had a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of shows, conventions. Loy left the area. I think that's when he initially moved to Albuquerque. And I'll tell you who that guy is, but yeah, that's Loy. I'll talk to him. He's nobody. Then Glenn got busy doing his comedy thing. All my gaming guys got busy. We got busy, man. Life got busy. And then fucking 2020 happened.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
But we're back.
Yay!
We're back. And this, I'm Kuya P. You probably didn't hear me say that on the show before. Because I was just saying Patrick Michael Strange, my actor name, because that's, what's SAG after and shit. So now it's Kuya P because I got some other new shit that we're going to talk about. We got a lot of cool shit coming on because we're trying to stay positive. And the reason I'm saying positive is because the guy that you see on here, you've seen him on the show before. He ripped me to shreds. He's roasted me. He's done all kind of shit. He left me. He went to Albuquerque, but then he went to Vegas. But this year in 2020, he really came through when I needed him because I've been feeling down and we've been supporting each other now because the whole world's been down. And that's what's going on. We're bringing it back. NRW, what the fuck? 2020 with Loy Lee, Patrick Michael Strange. What up, Loy?
What's going on, Kuya P? How you been, brother?
I'm better, man. And it's because of you, bro. I'm going to give you all the props, man. I was down. You dropped an Asian Privilege comedy album that you got to go check out at Loy Lee Comedy. I'm going to keep on promoting it because my boy, man. I got to promote my boy.
Freaking love you.
Make sure, not just YouTube, you go to iTunes because you're going to want to listen into your car. You want to go listen to it while you're running because I've been running a lot lately, too. It's something good so you can get your laugh on while you're running or whatever, on the treadmill working out. Go cop that, you know what I'm saying? Because he's giving you the shit for free. So you may as well go give him some ducats for all the hard work.
Wherever you find music, Pandora, Spotify, Napster, I am everywhere you find music. And most of it's free. So, and if you want to throw a couple ducats at me, definitely buy it on iTunes. But you could definitely get it for free first. YouTube if you want the video.
Yeah.
During COVID lockdown, we weren't allowed to perform stand-up comedy. So after 131 days, I decided to record an album with no audience.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be really anywhere that's not my house. I just want to be where the people are. People see me walking down the street and they just cross the street. Not today, COVID. Not today. I'm watching the news and I can say that I've never seen so many Asian people on TV before. I finished watching all the episodes of 90 Day Fiancé. In 60 days, crushing it. NASCAR has become the least racist sport out there. My dad has yellow fever. My name is the equivalent to a random Chinese character tattoo. It means luck. Superman is black. My mom supports my dreams. And I know for some of you, that's nothing. But for Asian people, that shit is amazing.
If you really love it, show the man some love. But I love it. My homie, he got me back, man. Man, good to see you, bro. I had to give you props, man. 2020 has been the fucking year. I thought I had bad years, and I've had bad years, actually, a couple years, but wow, this year fucking took the cake, man. I know you and I, we discussed we didn't want to go too much into about this year because it's been that shit. We want to, talk about striving, but how have you been since we're coming back?
I am great. I'm great to be here on this earth, on the right side of the ground. I'm happy to be surrounded by people like you. The viewers out there watching, I want to let you guys know that we've all had bad years in our life, but we are having all a really, really bad year together. So if you think that you're experiencing something and it's nuanced and it's specific to you, it's like, no, we are all in the same shit show of a boat. You're not alone. Thank you for watching, and just keep on smiling because that's what we're here for.
Yes, sir. And vote November 4th, right?
Yes.
November 4th.
I mean, yes. I think everything's going to be amazing on November 5th. Like, we might just be out and about gallivanting on the 5th.
Bruh. You know what? I haven't thought about that yet. All I know is, like, I got to vote November 4th. I got to vote November 4th. I was thinking, when during the last election, man, I think that's when the shit rolled downhill for me because how the motherfucker got elected, and then I was depressed. I think that was the beginning of my depression. But anyway, again, like we said, we don't want to dwell on that too much. But man, I'm going to show out fucking November 5th if everything works the way I want it to be, or else I'm moving to fucking Canada to be with Drake in Toronto. It's one of those two things are happening. I'm gonna be showing out here, or I'll be moving to Canada.
That's hilarious. And I think that I'll be outside my local voting polls or whatever you call them. I'm just gonna put up a banquet table, get a lechon. Just feed everybody while you're waiting in line. We could do this, play some music. That's what I want to do in my local polling station.
There you go. All right, man. We said we don't gonna dwell on it, but yes, make sure you go do that. So we're going to keep it, again, the vein of what the NRW show has always been, talking about the latest pop culture topics. Unfortunately, because of 2020 being 2020, Black Widow has moved from this year to now next year. Everything. Most of your movies has moved to next year, so we can't really talk on that. And a lot of the comic books, I haven't been to my comic shop. I've been bad about that. Have you been picking up any comic books, bro?
I haven't. I'm on a tight budget. Why? Because I can't perform anywhere.
You know what? I just realized I talked to a comic about comics just now. I don't know. That's in joke for me. I'm like laughing inside.
Like where? Right, so you haven't read comics? Like where do you get your jokes?
I know. So you know what? I'll get Lloyd some comics because we do have those press stuff we get every now and then. So I'll send comics Lloyd's way. So next episode we can actually talk on some cool shit. I'll give him some of the raid, but. We do have topics because what we're going to do is we're still going to stay positive. We're going to create content. There's some stuff I've been looking at online, things that have come my way by different people, different sources. And I want to get Lloyd's take on it. I'm going to give you my take on it. So first up, I got into a new podcast this year, Lloyd Lee.
Yes.
I have a couple of my faves. Before I go into mine, what are some of the podcasts you listen to on a regular?
Well, Joe Rogan Experience has gotten kind of weird since he moved to Austin.
Yeah, that was something. That was a 2020 move I didn't see coming.
I mean, for somebody that is such a weed enthusiast, it's very strange to go to Texas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it, freedom, guns, rock and roll, but weed.
And all his guests, though, that's what I think was perfect with him being in, a California-based show. Was that's where he got his people. So I guess, well, from my understanding, he's got big pockets, so he's able to fly cats to him. Yeah. So, and that's what he's doing. But
I'm just gonna call. We start calling him Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, send me to Austin. Uncle Joe.
True. So Joe Rogan Experience is one of your faves. What else you got? What's your top 5 or top 3?
That's the big one. Joe Rogan Experience, and then I listened to Below the Belt, Brendan Schaub. I'm not a huge fan of his comedy, but I love the way he breaks down fights and expectations and stuff like that because I'm a huge UFC fan. So
okay, I didn't know that.
So those
UFC cat, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, big UFC cat, and then the Bill Burr, Monday morning podcast.
I just got into him too. That was a new one for me this year within the past month or so. Okay.
And he is my spirit animal. He is the inner voice in my brain that's exactly what the voice of my head sounds like. He sounds like Bill Burr.
You know what? I can see that. Knowing you, I can see that.
Come on, what do we do? Hey, let's go. Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I've always enjoyed him as a comedian. And then when I finally started listening to his podcast, probably about 2 or 3 months ago, I'm like, okay, Bill, I can get down with it. So he's in my rotation.
Yeah. Those are the big ones. What about you, man? Like, I'm not that diverse. What about you?
Gotcha. Okay, so before outside of comedy, one of my regular schmeglers that gets me through my day is I started off with the Breakfast Club because I'm a hip hop cat. Yep. I'm a hip hop guy. Listen to Charlemagne, Angela Yee,
DJ Envy.
DJ Envy. I was forgetting DJ Envy for a half second. Them talking about hip hop and them also bringing on whoever's the hot person that week, whether it be a hip hop artist, whether it be a politician. There's always some great topics that you get off of a Breakfast Club. So that's one of my regular schmeglers. One of my favorite Asian comedians, Tiger Belly.
Oh shit, yeah. Bobby Lee and his
Bobby
girl.
Lee and his girl Calamity K. That's her online thing. I can't remember her real name. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I want to say Kalani, but that sounds racist.
What?
Kaylani? It just sounds like a strip.
No, it wasn't Kalani. It's Calamity K is her Instagram or Twitter handle. but like her name is escaping me now because I'm on the spot at the moment. But just a whole group of Tiger Belly, and then her Bobby Lee's brother Steve Lee, the Stevie Weeby Show.
Yes.
He has his own podcast, so I checked them out. And they also, they jump on Joe Rogan every now and then. And then who's the machine?
Bert Kreischer.
Yes. He has a show, and then he has a show with this other comedian that I can't recall their name on. It's the same network that gives me Bill Burr's show. And I kind of check out a lot of those podcasts on that channel. So and then there's Ron Funches on there too.
So the channel that you're talking about is called All Things Comedy. And
yes.
And that's like Bill Burr, Al Magical, and a couple other people. Like that's their brainchild. Yes. And I think you're thinking Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, Two Bears,
that's my guy.
Two Bears, One Cave.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of All Things Comedy. Yeah, that's one of my favorite channel to get my comedians, talking about stuff. But outside of that, back onto the hip hop one, which leads me into the first thing I want to talk about. I was born in San Diego. I'm a former West Coast cat that was mainly raised on the East Coast, but still having a lot of West Coast fam, and being again a hip hop guy and wanting to get what's going on. I get the East Coast hip hop vibe from Breakfast Club, but I need that West Coast vibe, and I get it from No Jumper with Adam 22, House Phone, and Cam Girl. Their podcast started really getting into them the past 4 or 5 months too, as well, to get that West Coast hip hop, and as well as just everything else going on. So one of the guests that I got hip to by watching that show was this super thought, Celina Powell. Have you heard of Celina Powell, Loy?
See, that's the thing. The only thing I know about No Jumper is that they had the thought that basically throated 7 of the Phoenix Suns players. That's how No Jumper got on my radar.
And that leads us to the thing I first want to check out. Let's do that right now.
Okay.
You'll see in the notes right now. It is a Pornhub link. I hope you're not going to get in trouble with your wife, bro.
I will, but I think it's worth it. Give me a second.
I gotta tell him about the NBA team.
I don't know. I was getting fucked in a hotel room. They all pulled up, and I sucked their dick.
Put the mic down.
Oh my. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
A whole team.
7
basketball players in a row?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't pause it real quick. So shout out to whoever this guy, Chiseled Adonis. He posted this to Pornhub because I guess like you comedians, you're afraid sometimes you get your stuff pulled off of YouTube, especially because of what these ladies are gonna get into. But I love how he just kind of added a lot of this little cuts in there.
I don't know what I saw.
Let's keep on going with it.
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks
In a row?
I didn't fuck any of them though.
She said
What happened to the nuts?
I didn't fuck any of them though.
Swallowed.
All of them.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
you nasty.
Nasty bitch.
Next level.
Tony probably swallowed so much cum over the course of her entire life, her bloodstream got more salt than the ocean. If she donate blood, somebody might just get pregnant.
What happened to the nuts?
Swallowed.
All of them.
Yeah.
And nothing happened? You didn't have like a weird reaction in your stomach or anything?
She's like,
No, I passed
This
out.
sounds so fun.
I passed out.
Quit playing.
What happened to the nuts?
Swallowed.
All of them.
Yeah.
And nothing happened? You didn't have like a weird reaction in your stomach or anything?
No, I passed
This
out.
sounds so fun.
This sounds so fun.
You nasty.
Wow. I bet there's nothing in her life she's ever spit. She swallows shit you're not even supposed to swallow. Piece of gum, here's the rapper. You never gonna see that piece of gum again. She's going green. She's eco-friendly. She loves the environment. She ain't spitting on the floor. She's swallowing it. She brushing her teeth. You thought she was gonna spit. She's not a quitter. She's no spitter. She's swallowing the toothpaste. Listerine, kiss that goodbye. It's not to clean the way her breath would smell. She wanna make sure she can cleanse her insides. She's swallowing that too. It's ridiculous, bruh.
Also, you were getting fucked by somebody else right before this?
Yeah, they walked in mid me getting fucked.
Oh my God!
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it.
Also, you were getting fucked by somebody else right before this?
Yeah, they walked in mid me getting fucked.
Shorty sucked an additional 7 dicks on top of the dick that she was already sucking. Bandit Keith is somewhere in Duelist Kingdom trying to look through his deck to find his magic cards because she stole 7 completed.
2020. So we just watched that whole long video. We kind of cut it short for you guys so you don't have to sit through all that. You can go to Chiseled Adonis. Check out the whole video. But
Yikes.
yeah, Loy. 2020 has been a shit year, but been this no jumper show with Adam 22 bringing on Celina Powell, bringing on these thoughts. I don't know if you've been following them, but he brought on more of these thoughts, and they've been telling their stories, bro. And I don't know why I'm just so enamored by it, man. But
because
did you hear the one about Odell, man?
We like thoughts. We we don't want to fuck with them. We just like to know that is happening, just not to us.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we want to know that if we can have some. You know what? We're sexual creatures. It is what it is. We're sexual driven creatures. We're happily married, but it's good to know that some of this is happening out there. And I don't know. I don't know.
I find comfort in knowing that it could happen, but I also find comfort that I know that will never happen to me. Like I'm happy with the way I'm living my life. But yeah, I mean, God bless America, right?
Yeah. So you're a football head. Did you hear about the Odell Beckham story that these thoughts put out there?
Yeah, so they brought in like Chief Keef's baby mama, Chief Keef, the rapper from Chicago. That's the shit I don't like, bang bang. And apparently she's like Odell Beckham Jr. flew her out and was like hitting her up and basically was like, "Will you shit on me?"
Yeah. And I thought that was some straight European shit. I have my own story to tell about shitting on people, like real shitting on people, bro. So I can actually speak on that, which I don't think I've ever told you. So you know what? I guess I'm like putting it out there right now. That's the comeback. You know what? I'm about to make this really a real NRW what the fuck 2020 with our comeback. When I was in the Navy, bro, I didn't want to get shitted on, but I heard about this whole thing about people shitting on other people, right? And I found out about it when I was in the Navy, and we were pulling in port, and
pulling something.
So I was out at this club. I don't know what country we were in, but I was like, I heard that y'all European people, man. Well, not Europe. I didn't say it like that. That was very racist of me. But why do y'all like people excreting on you? Shitting. We're shitting. And the golden shower shit. What's up with that? She was like, it's like sharing your inner. That's the closest. It's like it's a sharing thing. I'm like, I don't understand. But you know what? I was interested and up to the task. I was like, you know what? I want to try and do it. And bruh, I got up after we did our thing. I got up and stood over chick. Bruh, I'm looking because I don't know. I'm like looking at the other screens. I pushed out a nugget on the chick, bro. Look at me, Loy. Look at me, Loy.
No.
If there's one thing I don't like, Odell likes it on him. But Odell,
no,
I did it too. I did it too, Odell. And Loy, I popped the nugget. Popped the nugget on the chick. I wanted to give more, but I didn't. But I hand on the. If there was a Bible in here, I did it, Loy. And I haven't told this to very many people, but now I guess I'm telling it to the whole fucking world. And actually, you know, the last time I told this story, to be honest, was at Orlando MegaCon in front of a bunch of fellow comic creators. And when the next time you come to my house, I had a sketchbook with me. My homies at the table took my sketchbook. And so you'll see some of the greatest comic artists illustrating my shit story in my sketchbook. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. I'll have to let you see it when you come to the house.
I would say that
you can scan some pages and put it on this video.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, you heard it here first. You know what? What the fuck? 2020 has been 2020. I'm gonna release my shit story right now to the entire world.
Hey, that's some shit. You call it the shit show.
And we did say we're gonna have a shit show. You know, fuck.
I will say that like it's sharing, and that is the most amount of sharing that I would like. Like I don't need shitting. Like just tell me you do it, tell me you like it, and I'm like, that's good. I don't need to actually be part of it.
I was like 19, yo. I was like 19 or 20 when I did that.
I will say that I don't even like shitting in public restrooms. I don't like shitting in other people's bathrooms. I'm not a fan of the away game. I can't. That would never happen for me.
I never did a golden shower though. I'll say it, but I wanted to try the shit thing. It intrigued me, bro, and I did it. Yeah.
I try to like just put myself on a level, not that I want to do it, but like just to where I'm okay with golden shower. So I'll watch a video of it, and it's like 7 seconds in, I'm like, not today, Satan, not today.
I'm gonna get some of your wild, crazy sex stories at some point. I just, you know what, this whole weird thought thing, I was like wanting to transition from it, and it made me think of that story. And you know what, fuck it. And now you guys know more of me. We came back. Now you know more about me. Yes, I shitted on somebody. Yes, I did. Literally shitted on somebody. Some woman in whatever country I was at has felt the inner me.
You know what? I find funny that Odette, like, she spilled that tea. She spilled those beans, and I was like, damn, man, that is. I mean, she is not a looker. That is for sure. I don't even know if Odell actually said anything about it, but like, she is not a looker. Like, that is yikes.
Yeah. So going back to them. So yeah, they're just putting it out on everybody. Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's now out of jail. So that's another thing that happened in 2020, and they're just putting it all out there. And you know what? More power to you. Do your thing. Although, if you've been catching up, no jumper, they did have the Thots in. The Thots Are Us, whatever episodes for like 3 episodes, but Adam 22 finally decided to let him go because it was becoming too controversial. Right. And so that's not going to happen anymore. But I think Celina Powell's going to pop up again somewhere because you can't keep a good hoe down.
But then, I mean, like, what's crazy is that, podcasting is not as easy. Just even coming up with content for this, 2 people, like, how many more thought stories can you have? Which I'm sure it'll be good, but for how long? My advice to anyone thinking to go down that route in any fashion is just be happy, be safe, be healthy.
Yes.
That's my only recommendation. I'll listen. You got a crazy ass story, I'll listen, but don't
live your life. And that's what I was doing in that moment. I was just living my life. I heard this thing, wanted to try it. Okay, I did it.
And he was like, that wasn't some shit.
All right, so we're gonna move on.
Yep.
The Rock. Are you a big fan of Dwayne Johnson, my man?
If you smell
la 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 la, what the Rock is cooking. So, he had to get to set, and as you know, we're both actors. You got to be on there on time. You want to be professional. As he was making his way to set, as he was leaving his house, he had a problem. So, bro, I want you to click on this link right here that I sent you, and we're going to check this out real quick. And Rock isn't letting nothing stop him. Let's check it out. But anyway, what you're seeing is The Rock was trying to leave his house, and he had a power outage in his neighborhood, and the hydraulic system on his gates, he has, obviously, he's The Rock. He's one of the billion-dollar guys. He owns the XFL. His gated driveway wouldn't open up, and so he, in his being The Rock, fucking just grabbed them bitches and threw him the fuck down, and he went on his merry way to get to set. So I guess now us other actors have no excuses to making it on time, because if The Rock can fucking get through his gate, we have no excuse.
Yeah. Well, it's also like, you have a truck. Just you didn't need to tear it with your own hands. Just bump into it. It'll be fine. Yeah.
What do you think about that, bro?
Stay off steroids, people. That's my best bet. Stay off steroids. I don't know how you're like 50-something years old and you're in that kind of shape and you're not juiced to the fucking tits.
It's fucking insane when you look at it, and he took it literally off the hinges, broke that motherfucker, and just threw it to the side like nothing. I'm like, all right, Rock, man, like, damn.
What song was playing in your head? Like,
yeah,
like the Ultimate Warrior theme song.
Just absolutely crazy. The next thing I wanted to throw at you, my man, are you a Gundam fan?
No.
Are you big into big giant robots?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of all of that, except for Pacific Rim. That was a trash movie. But besides
you're getting
that,
all our kaiju fans upset with you now.
Yeah, you notice that kaiju monsters in Japanese, but Jaeger is German, and that's the hero. Ever notice that? That's weird. Continue. Tell me more about this Gundam robot in Japan.
So check out the link I just sent you that you have.
Yep.
Over in Japan, I'm not a big Gundam guy myself either, but I appreciate it. But over in Japan, they built a giant one, and it can move. And if you click on the link I sent you over at CNN, they shared they have one in full motion that they have that you can go check out. That I'm intrigued to go see.
Have we not seen any movie how this could horribly go wrong? They're just like, yeah, I think we got it under wraps.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm watching an ad. Please hold.
Yeah, they got to put them in there. Maybe it's a new show that we can watch and talk about that's just as bad as Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, you can check out.
FYI, go to the channel. You'll see our Raised by Wolves recaps.
Right here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, fuck that. That can't be real. If it is, I don't want to live in this world.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, man. It's cool, but it's also kind of nuts all at the same time.
It just looks like a guy in a robot suit, like the original Ultraman. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like fucking Voltron.
Yeah. Would you like to see, since Disney owns all the Marvel characters, what do you think about if Disney were to like take a cue from Japan and, maybe do a big ass Galactus since they have all the Marvel properties, do big ass Galactus and put that down at one of the Disney parks in Orlando? Would you like to see that?
I'd be down. Like Disney should be able to just carve Galactus's face in the moon. So every time you look up at night, you just see Galactus. Like they have enough money to do that shit.
Yeah, think about it. Saying so like Japan kicked this off. Like, you know what? We got Disney money, bitch. Yeah. This is what we gonna do now. All right, you got that? We gonna do this.
Yes.
Would you like to see that? That's what I'm kind of thinking with that.
I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it. Because like I guess Disney is so big, the Star Wars land that they have, they built everything so high that you can't see anything other than like Star Wars. So I could see them building something that big where all you see is Galactus. I'd be about that.
Okay. So yeah, I thought it'd be interesting. So flipping it, I think it's cool. But I'm not being a good Jim. And if I go to Japan, which I want to, I'd love to see that. But I would like to see how this is going to affect everybody else. And if, Disney with their Disney money and they have all those properties, that'd be interesting. So,
I don't know. I think combat, that's like the worst form of combat, right? I mean, it wasn't moving fast. He's not going to sneak up on you. And as far as like, where are you going to put it? So you go, oh, that's amazing. And that's it. Well, that's a lot of work for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of nothing and making nothing out of making something out of nothing, are you a fan of the Fast and the Furious franchise, my brother?
I was up until Tokyo Drift, and then now that they're going to space, you can keep it.
You didn't catch any of the newer ones?
I saw them, but I was like, okay. Well,
then what about Triple X?
I felt like Triple X was a better brand. That made more sense. I knew what I was getting into.
All right, so Vin Diesel, man, that's who I'm getting at. Vin Diesel, one of our action stars. He really, just like everyone else, couldn't make a lot of movies this year with the COVID restrictions. Today, I found out today that he went on the Kelly Clarkson show and decided to become a pop star, bro. In this downtime, he decided to put an album together. And while he was on the Kelly Clarkson show, he released a single. And his audience, the Kelly Clarkson audience kind of tuned into it. And I want you to click on that link now and check out the reaction. And I want your thoughts on the audience reaction and your reaction on Vin Diesel singing as well, becoming a pop star, man. What do you think? Click on it.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, let's not do that, people. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to hate on anybody being creative, but there's a lot of, like, if you see the video when he's talking to Kelly Clarkson, like, he's got his sunglasses on and he's, like, talking in the studio. It's like, you already recorded the song. Like, why are we in the studio recording this clip? Why are your sunglasses on? Why are you, like... And he's just like, I want to say thank you so much. Like, it was so bizarre. And then the song sounds like elevator music at the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas.
I can't lie. I gotta listen to it more, but it has a chill. I like chill music, so it's kind of got a chill kind of vibe to it. And I heard that the producer he worked with is Kygo. Kygo's kind of a cool cat.
Oh yeah.
I got to give it a couple more listens, but seeing this clip and this audience just is It's the most surreal, weird 2020. It goes along with 2020. It's like, what is this?
The TVs of the people, like,
Yes.
That was not necessary.
No. It was odd. It was beyond odd. I'm like
first of all, like, you could tell, like, people are like trying to dance and they can't. It's offbeat because it's called the internet. How do you not know these things are gonna be off? How do you not know these things?
It was something special and hilarious. And if you haven't seen it, I'm putting. It's essentially that. And
this was just the one guy just being like, I can't fucking believe I'm doing this. This is a shit show.
It is a pure shit show. So yeah. That's all I got, man. Did you have anything else, man, before we turn them loose and we come back with some more shit on them?
Yeah, I can't wait for that Vin Diesel song to be on a Kia commercial. That's gonna happen. Dope.
You know it's gonna happen.
Dope. Don't go out and buy that album, I guess, or don't. Nothing like a 57-year-old pop star. I'm gonna say thank you very much. It's good seeing you, brother. Check out Loy Lee Comedy on YouTube for my my album Asian Privilege comedy album. I appreciate you guys. NRW, I miss you guys so very much.
Yes, thank you, Loy. Yeah, man. That was something special. Check out Loy Lee. Loy, again, as we started the show, we hadn't done this NRW since April of 2019. We started doing these Quirktastic Minutes. We may bring that back as well. Who knows? But, 2020 has been a shit year, and we're just now trying to come back in September of 2020 after all kind of shit. But we want to stay positive because there's other positive things to look into. Like with what Loy driving me back. He created something out of nothing with his comedy special, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Check it out. And he and I just recently did some recaps of Raised by Wolves that's on HBO Max. We'll have episode 1 and 2 on the channel with the rest of the season because we both decided to punish each other and finish out the whole season. Thanks again, Lloyd.
Dedication.
I hate you on that.
Dedication. Culmination. Promenation. I don't know what that is, but yes.
Yeah, so we're going to do that, and we're going to have some other recaps of some other shows. We got some movie reviews we're going to do. So check that out, all on the NRW. And as well, for me personally, I'm about to forget what I'm doing. Because of Loy, he drove me to it, and I announced it on my interview with him. Show Pal Show, Show Pal Show, Show Pal Show. Representing my Panoys. If y'all familiar with Show Pal, that very awesome steamed pork bun or whatever meat that we put in there, Show Pal. I've decided to do a new podcast that I'm going to have on the Nerds of Color YouTube channel and Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Where I will be talking about my Filipino people, our culture, and bringing on amazing Filipinos handling business, whether it be in the entertainment industry or out of the entertainment industry, just doing their thing. I want to rep my people, but it's for everybody. We're going to represent the cultures and educate people on our culture and, just do everything there. So just stay tuned for that. But Loy, my brother, again, got to give you props, man. You my guy. You. Check out his special. It's free on YouTube, but then go give him some ducats off all the other streamings like iTunes and all that. It's well worth it. Lloyd, man, appreciate you, brother.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Love you too. And we love you. So make sure you always like, share, subscribe to NRW. We'll be back again, and we'll hopefully have Mac on with us to join us and some other folks. And as many times as Lloyd can come on, we're going to bring him to you and everything else that we're doing. We love you guys.
Bye.
Boom.